What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. Make sure you guys hit the like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm trying to get myself up to 1,000 views. 1,000 subscriptions, man. Subscribers. Bro. But man, I appreciate the views, man. For every one of y'all that's viewing this, man. Look, whether you like it or not, thank you for taking the time out to even, watch my video, man. It means the world to me. And again, bro, I interact with my guys, man. Like, so if you have any constructive criticism, put it down in the chat, put it down in the comments, bro. I take all that serious, bro. I'm not no sensitive person. I don't look at constructive criticism as hate. So let's get on to the video, man. We got Tim Bradley, who is not really a fan of Tank Davis at all, man. He has some things to say about Tank Davis outside of the ring. He also spoke on why he wants Ryan Garcia to beat the brakes off of Tank Davis. So without further ado, shout out to Fight Hub TV. This is definitely an interview that they did with Tim Bradley not too long ago. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play the clip.
Tank recently tweeted out some stuff about you. How personal did you take that?
It's not personal. Everybody has their opinion. It's not personal. I just don't. I don't like the guy because of that. I just don't like the guy for what I hear and what I see. You know, I think he's a piece of shit. I honestly do. He's a piece of shit. You know, you put your hand on women like that, bro. You're a piece of shit in my book, bro. You're not a man. You know, my dad always told me you're a coward. You do something like that. You a coward. Deep down inside, you a coward. Because you got to pick on somebody that can't even defend themselves. Bro, that's not right. And I don't care about the.
Now, before I touch down on what Tim Bradley had to say about Tank Davis, with the issue that he just had with his child's mother, I wanted to speak on something that he also said. Make sure you guys go check that interview out, man. It's a pretty decent interview. He stated that he was going for Ryan Garcia. He feels like Ryan Garcia is gonna beat Tank or whatnot because he got past Luke Campbell and he got dropped and finished the fight with Luke Campbell, and all that is great, bro. My only thing though is like, bro, this is my opinion. If you guys think different, definitely we can chop it up, bro. I don't mind inviting anybody on the platform and we can definitely chop it up. But bro, why is everybody so high on Luke Campbell? Like, it's like, bro, Ryan Garcia beat Luke Campbell. Like, oh, bro, Luke Campbell is only known for losing, bro. He lost to Jorge Linares, he lost to Lomachenko, and he lost to Ryan Garcia. Those are the three biggest names on his resume, bro. I never really understood why Luke Campbell was he was a gold medalist. He did his thing in the amateurs. I understand that, bro. But I never understood for the life of me, like, why people are just so high on Luke Campbell. Like, oh, Ryan beat Luke Campbell. That's the best name bro, Luke Campbell was a decent fighter. He's cool, but to me, that was a fight that Ryan Garcia was supposed to get past. Granted, I gave Ryan Garcia plenty of credit for that fight. Why? Because Ryan Garcia faced adversity in that fight. Now, I will say that, yes, I was impressed to see how Ryan faced adversity. He got dropped with an overhand. Well, I can't even remember. I think it was an overhand left, maybe. I don't know. I forgot. But I know he got dropped, and then he came down and he stopped Luke Campbell with a body shot. All right, kudos to Ryan Garcia. Listen, but when people just say Luke Campbell is this guy that's this like I've heard people say that Luke Campbell is better than everybody on Tank Davis' resume, and I just don't agree with that, bro. Like, Luke Campbell is not a bigger or a better star to me than Leo Santa Cruz. I think Isaac Cruz would beat Luke Campbell. I think Mario Barrios would have beaten Luke Campbell, to be honest, bro, even though he's at 140. But bro, I didn't just think too highly of Luke Campbell the way these other guys did. But regardless, bro, listen, it's obviously bad blood between the two. For y'all that don't know, Gervonta Davis actually spoke on Tim Bradley first. He actually stated that when Tim Bradley got inducted to the Hall of Fame, Gervonta Davis was like, Tim Bradley is he trashed him. So I can understand the hatred, or I don't want to say hatred, but I can understand the little issue that Tim Bradley has with Tank Davis. But however, the situation that he just got into with this girl, bro, that's, to me, bro, this is, again, bro, you don't even know what happened. And then furthermore, the girl just came out and stated that she lied. Let's read the clip. cause this is definitely it's definitely crazy. This is from the Shade Room. It says Vanessa Poso. I don't want to mispronounce her last name. Admits that Gervonta Davis did not harm her or their daughter after accusations of smearing poop on items. So, of course, you know that she smeared some ish on his toothbrush and all that type of stuff. But anyways, it says Vanessa Poso is clearing the air on what happened between her and Gervonta Davis earlier this week. Davis was arrested for battery and domestic violence on December 27th. In the 911 call, Poso repeatedly screamed for help and said Davis was trying to kill her, though she did not name him. On Friday, Poso released statements sharing responsibility for their domestic disagreement. She described the last few days as hurtful and extremely exhausting for all parties involved. It says, this is what she stated: the state of our relationship has been fragile, in a fragile space, and Gervonta and I were both at fault for the argument. While emotions were running high, I made an unnecessary call to law enforcement in an intense moment while I was frantic. Gervonta did not harm me or our daughter. She also explained how she and Gervonta have chosen to move on from the incident. Today we sought the help necessary to move forward with our lives. I'm confident that we will succeed. I guess they meant to say succeed. We will succeed with our co-parenting dynamic with the counseling provided to us. So that's like the proof right there, right? So it's like, bro, that's one thing, and that's why, again, bro, that's why I say it's so, when these women make these accusations that cause men, like on this situation, bro, they need to be held responsible. They need to be held accountable for that. If they lied about it, they need to be held accountable, because now that's defamation of character. Now you got all these guys calling Tank a woman beater and stuff like that. Granted, I do know it was a situation where there was at like the NBA game where he was rough with his chick, but I always felt like even if you go back and watch my videos, I always felt like, bro, we don't know what Tank did to this girl. Because for one, first and foremost, bro, Tank is a fighter, bro. If Tank put his hands on that girl, bro, we would not have to ask. We would know, bro. They would have been had pictures of her, just like how Rihanna was with Chris Brown, uploaded. Like, there would have been pictures of her beat the hell up. We would not have to ask if Tank put his hands on this woman. We would know. So it's like, bro, when you have women make these accusations, bro, people just run with it, and they all of a sudden just call this man, oh, he's a woman beater. He's a woman beater, bro. And you don't even know the truth. You don't know the scenario. You don't know anything. Granted, like I always say, bro, no man should ever be putting his hands on a woman. And that's how I raise my kids, bro, and my daughters, bro. Do not ever put your hands on a man, bro. Do not ever put your hands on a man. So I said that to say no woman should ever be putting their hands on a man either. You know, that's how I raise my daughters, bro. Don't put your hands on a man, bro. Do not put your hands on a man, bro. Because it goes both ways, bro. So it's like, in a situation with this, bro, it irritates me to see like, oh yeah, he's a woman beater. He's a piece of ish. Like, bro, you don't even know the situation that happened. She clearly came out and stated that she lied about the situation, bro. So why are you still calling? Like, why are you still? It's just, that's irritating, bro. In reality, bro, Tim Bradley is a company man. We already know that. Tim Bradley, a lot of the PBC members don't even like Tim Bradley. Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, they've all had, Tank Davis, Adrian Broner. They've all had stuff bad to say about Tim Bradley, bro. Errol Spence was actually Tim Bradley's number. I don't know if he was his mandatory. The WBC ordered like Tim Bradley to fight Errol Spence at one particular time. Tim Bradley did not want to take that fight, bro, for whatever reason, bro. They've never really cared for Tim Bradley, bro. And Tim Bradley goes on to, call Errol Spence out to say that he's ducking Terrence Crawford, whatever the situation may be. I just think Tim Bradley sometimes speaks out of line, bro. And I definitely don't agree with a lot of the things that he says, all right? So with that being said, bro, I just feel like, listen, bro, if you don't like Tank, because Tank said that you were, ass as a fighter, bro, then just say that. I don't agree with that. I think Tim Bradley was a dog, but I don't like him as like this company man that he's been. Like, I don't agree with some of the stuff that he says. That's basically what it is. So let me know what you guys think about Tim Bradley. Do you think Tim Bradley deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? What do you think about Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia? And also, what do you think about Tank Davis as to what he has to say about Tim Bradley? Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?